And then I just washed it out and I put a little piece of candy in there for like dog food. And then next I have a fridge I made. I made it out of a crayon box. So I just took out the crayons and then I used this crayon box and I was coloring a piece of paper and then I just cut it in half so it'd have one for each side. Then I glued it on inside the crayon box. And then I pulled out an American Girl doll magazine and I cut all of my dolls out, like Grace and one of my bitty babies, and then I glued it on the piece of paper. And then this is the dishwasher, this is the food, and this is where my dolls put the dishwasher food when they're done. Next, over here, there's a couch, and I made a video of how to make it. And on the couch, one of my dolls, they left it on the couch. And this is actually was on a music box, but then it broke off, so now it's my dolls. And over here is a jewelry box, but I use this as a side table and I like it because it has flowers and so does the couch. And it matches. First on the counter, it's a little thing that says Aloha. I made it because I'm gonna get Kanani soon. So I made her this. Next I have a little Cinderella decoration I got from a Disney shop. And then lastly on the table is this little Sprite candy. And this is what I used for the dog food. Because there's actually like real candies in here. Like real Sprite. Then here, I got a post box. And I liked it. And I just cut a square out of it with a knife. And I just use it as a carpet for them. Then I have a trash can I made out of another music box. And what I did is I took the music box and I took a piece of paper and I taped it on here. And then I just colored it and I put trash can with a little symbol. Then over here is Isabel's room, and this is one of her pillows that I got from a carnival, but she doesn't have her bed right now because I'm using it for Grace's food cart, but that's actually her bed. And then each of my dolls have one of these, like I showed you the Cinderella one over here. Isabel has Snow White, and she also has one of the princess's dogs. This is Belle's dog, and the reason why she has two is because for Isabel's birthday, Grace got her this for one of her birthday presents because she wanted another one. Then this is a little trophy that I got in a little package in San Francisco, and it came with a lot of mini things. And the sand bucket was from in the same package as the trophy. Then I have some milk, and it says the little checkout thing and what's inside it. And this came with a bunch of different food. Some of them are in the fridge. And I got it at Dollar Tree, and it was only like $12. Then here is an American Girl lunch I made. I found like this little box, so I just covered it in owl tape, and with some leftover tape, I made a little handle. And that's her lunchbox for school. Here is a little bag, and it's pink sparkly with black cheetah print or tiger print, and it can open. And I got this from my grandma, and inside it has roses. Then here is a little cupcake for them. It's actually a necklace inside, but I use it for a cupcake for them, or sometimes I use it for like blush, but mostly just a cupcake. Then over here, I have some notebooks I also got from Dollar Tree, and they're mini, and there's blank sheets in here. One of them is blue and one of them is green. Here is a typewriter. I just found this little box under my bed, so I just took it, and I cut out 2 pieces of paper, and I taped one of them on, taped the other one on top, and I just folded it back and forth so it could hold up and down, and I colored it and wrote typewriter. And inside it has numbers and letters, and then I just did a little zigzag for like she was writing a story. And there's also some stuff inside here. I'll show you. Okay, and inside here, first I have this little camera. It's actually a real camera, but it doesn't work anymore, so I just use it as a camera for my dolls. Next, I have a little wallet, and I made it with this, cutting out a little square, then folding it into 4, and then I wrote AG and colored it inside zigzag. And then here is a little book I made for her, and I just colored a little cover, and then I cut out some more little squares, and just put a little writing in it. Then over here is a brush for my dolls, and it works good. It's actually not from American Girl. It was actually from one of my Rapunzel dolls, but it works good on my American Girl dolls, so I just use it for them. Here is a little phone I made for Isabel, and I just found this little box, white box, and then I just colored it, and inside the frame, I colored these little squares for like apps. Then at the back, I taped some ribbon. Then lastly, in here is a little snakes and ladders. I got it from a kid's set at a restaurant, and it comes with little pieces. Then, very lastly, I have a little Fly Guy book I made, and I did not print it. I had a little school like book thing, like a little book magazine, and it had different pictures of kid books. So I just cut a Fly Guy one out. Then I cut out little squares, and then I just wrote in there, and I drew some pictures. And this is the end at the back. And that's the typewriter. Then, that's Isabel's room. Over here, under here is Caroline, and is going to be Kanani's room. I'm going to start with Caroline's side. First, she has this little guitar, and I just drew it, and then I cut it out, and I just cut a strip, and then I taped it on here for like her to put her hand in there. Then this is one of those little princess pets. It's Rapunzel's. And Kanani also has one. And then over here is a little mini Isabel doll. And I went to this American Girl event. It was a movie one. It had some like project stuff. And they had like these little mini Isabel dolls. So I just took one. Then this I made, and it's SpongeBob. It's a little SpongeBob stuffed animal. And I got some sponge and I just drew it, and then my mom just cut it out for me. Then this is a little Hello Kitty I got from Dave & Buster's. It's also one of Caroline's stuffed animals. She loves stuffed animals. Here's her pillow. And I also had some more sponge, so my brother drew this SpongeBob. My mom also cut this up. And it's a little pillow. Then this bed was from a hotel in Atlanta. And that pillow that Kanani's using goes to this bed. But I'm just using this pillow for her. Okay, now I have an apple. And if you remember, I showed you the trophy and that little red bucket. This also came in the set. This little green apple for them. Then right here is two little bows for Kanani. I just cut out little triangles, and I glued them together and then colored it. Here is a little pizza I cut out of the American Girl doll magazine. Here's a little hairbrush. It came in a hair salon kit for the Target dolls, but I just used that for my dolls. And here's one of the Sprite candies, and this one's orange flavored. Then this is a pet turtle I made. I just cut out a little square, and then I colored it blue, folded the top, and I colored it orange. And on another piece of paper, I drawed two little turtles, a baby one and a mama one. And I also cut out some seaweed and colored it, and then taped it on here. Then to make it stand like this, I just cut out a little square and then cut in the middle and then taped it on here so it can stand up. Then back here is a little doll they share, and I got it in one of the American Girl doll books you can get at Sam's, and I just glued this little dress on her.